Hello, welcome to LC Screen Talk. My name is Larry, and this is my review of the Grand Budapest Hotel. By the time I finally got around to seeing this film, I had heard so much hype about it. I am so happy to say that not only did it live up to the hype, but it even passed my personal high expectations. I really love Wes Anderson. I think he's a great director, a great writer, and just an overall great filmmaker. And this may actually be my favorite Wes Anderson film to date. That's how much I enjoyed watching the Grand Budapest Hotel. And really, Wes Anderson is where the heart of this film lies and what makes it such a success. Not only is it directed and shot in that typical, stylized Wes Anderson style, but the writing is fantastic. I think the writing is really the highlight. It does everything well. The acting's great, the directing's great, it's shot beautifully, paced well, but that writing is so fantastic. It shines through everything to be the undisputed star. And when we roll around to Oscar season, I really will be disappointed and a little bit outraged if I don't see this under the nominees for Best Original Screenplay. So, Academy voters, you know what to do. But in all seriousness, the writing is great. It gives the film that sense of charm as well as the entire humor and heart that we get throughout the entirety of the film. It never loses sight of that heart that Wes Anderson is so famous for interjecting into his films. Another highlight is really the acting. We have some great cameo performances from some big stars. I'm not sure if you know, but this is an all-star cast we have here. Jude Law's given the most to work with out of our big names and has the meatiest of the roles. But we also get appearances from Bill Murray. When's the last time we saw him? Owen Wilson, William Dafoe, Tilda Swinton. I mean, the list goes on and on to people who just pop up in this film out of nowhere. And they all have their own nice little charming parts as well. But really, Ralph Fiennes and Tony Rivoli steal the show. There are two main characters. They work great together. They stick within their character's portrayal and really deliver. Their chemistry is really offbeat, but so fun to experience. And really, Ralph Fiennes is fantastic in this role. We see him a lot in like villainous type things. Complete opposite here. He's charming, he's fantastic. I really, really loved his work here. There are a couple of small drawbacks. I have to say that I think it bordered on cheesy. So I do talk about how it's funny and the writing is good. It bordered a little bit on cheesy for my personal taste. I do think it is totally personal taste. I'm not a person for puns. I will say that now. But it never quite goes there. And I think the ending was a little bit of a wrap-up for me. I wish maybe we could have gotten a little bit more solid of endings, but really, they sufficed. It wasn't too big of a distraction of any kind. I'm kind of grasping at straws to find negatives within the Grand Budapest Hotel, because overall, it was fantastic. So overall, I highly, highly recommend the Grand Budapest Hotel to anyone. It's sure to be an Oscar contender, or at least mentioned in the Oscar race. Again, if it's not under those nominees for original screenplay, I might just die. But go see it. It's still playing in smaller theaters. You might have to dig a little bit. It's been out for a while, and it is a smaller, more indie stylized film, so you might have to search around, but really it's worth the searching. If you have to drive a little bit, it's worth the driving because it's such a pleasant, fun ride to go along. So that was my review of the Grand Budapest Hotel. Don't forget, if you want to stay up to date on all of my reviews, subscribe down below, and I hope to see you all on my next video. Love you for watching. Bye.